BBC offices were raided by India's tax department a few weeks after BBC's documentary accusing Premier Modi of direct involvement in Gujarat riots 2002 was released. In a new move to suppress press freedom in India under the Modi regime, the BBC offices in New Delhi and Mumbai were raided by income tax officials as part of an investigation. The BBC stated that its officials were fully cooperating and that they hoped that the situation would resolve soon. Gaurav Bhatia, a spokesperson of the ruling party BJP, called BBC the most corrupt organization in the world. The opposition party Congress and the Editors Guild in India, along with others, condemned this move, saying that the Modi government is afraid of criticism and succumbed to harassing BBC. This move by the Indian government comes after BBC aired a two-part documentary, The Modi Question, which highlights an unknown British government report from 2002 holding Premier Modi directly responsible in Gujarat riots in 2002, where over 1,000 people, mostly Muslims, were killed, some being burnt to death, while others were beaten and raped. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was the governor of the state of Gujarat, where the riots happened then. And even after 2 decades, the incident has also come under the spotlight. The documentary only aired in the UK, but quickly spread on social media. The government not only called it hostile propaganda and anti-India garbage with a colonial mindset, but also banned it on social media platforms and arrested students who gathered to watch it in New Delhi. Since 2014, India, the largest democracy in the world, has seen censorship and a crackdown on journalists. India ranks 11th in the Global Impunity Index of the Committee to Protect Journalists, with many unresolved deaths, and has fallen to 150 out of 180 countries in the Press Freedom Index by Reporters Without Borders. Amnesty International was also previously forced to halt its operations in India, with its officials being barred from leaving the country. A trend has been observed that the Modi regime weaponizes government offices such as the Income Tax Department to silence dissent. Recently, India's Ministry of Electronics and IT proposed prohibiting any information that they identify as fake or false from social media, further putting a test to press freedom. Earlier, WhatsApp had also confirmed that Indian journalists and human rights activists were among 1,400 people whose phones were hacked by the Israeli software Pegasus. While India's Prime Minister has been seen as reasonably responsible for Gujarat massacre, crackdown on dissenting voices and press censorship by credible independent organizations such as the BBC, the New York Times, Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and Reporters Without Borders, among others, it continues to see a rise in its global power. India is playing a significant role as a counterbalance against China, with its inclusion in important security alliances such as the Quad. Moreover, India is set to host the G20 summit this year. It looks like the global leaders are turning a blind eye to not just the human rights violations by India, but also the fact that press freedom is a primary prerequisite for democracy. I'm Usama Nizamani, and this was your Daily Dispatch.